I'm a homeless Nigerian on the street, and I've been noticing that Nigeria has a lot of foreign exchange issues, but has a huge expatriate population working outside of Nigeria, and they love this expatriate population. They always apply for Nigerian passport, and the Nigerian government should have just have a Nigerian bank. I think there's some Nigerian banks operate in America, like Union Bank. I'm not so sure, and the Nigerian government could just have some of this bank be issuing a credit card and debit card to Nigerians that come to apply for a passport and have them pay through that debit and credit card. And if you're asking these people to deposit their paycheck into that debit card and credit card, and that way the Nigerian banks will be using people's paycheck to play with when people in Nigeria need foreign exchange, So that way they're using the foreign money to buy foreign money, and that will stabilize the naira, because the naira used to be more than the US dollar in the 1980s. So this is what they need to do. When you have a huge expatriate population, countries like India that have a huge expatriate population, the foreign remittances help stabilize the economy, and they don't even need that much of the foreign remittances in Nigeria. But if you tell the expatriate population that please, we just need your paycheck to deposit in the Nigerian banks, when you're applying for your passport, we'll give you a debit card and a credit card, and please deposit your paycheck there. We're just trying to stabilize the naira as the Nigerian government, and we'll back your paycheck up with our oil money. So even if the bank goes, for any reason, if that Nigerian bank goes default, or we will use the oil money to pay you your paycheck back. We just need to stabilize the naira, so there's all kinds of diversified ways for banks to acquire dollars, so they don't put pressure, on the government. They're using the foreign workers from Nigeria. They're using a paycheck, because nobody spends their paycheck in entirety. Some people will leave some behind, and this is money the Nigerian banks could trade with to give it to other Nigerians that want to acquire foreign exchange to travel abroad or whatever. So these are some of the things. I want to become like a lobbyist, advising governments in Africa. I don't want to work for any government. I just want to be like a lobbyist, advising governments all over the world on how to improve the economy. I'm homeless on the street, and I appreciate a student loan or donations, non-conditional charitable donations to my cash app and whatsoever, or student loan with interest rates similar to the ones the U.S. government charges people. In America for student loan, or commercial banks charges people in New York for student loan. And you can put that in my cash app and what's homeless. I do also beg for money on the street. So if anyone wants to give me that money on the street or what's up. So I'm in Nigeria, I'm homeless on the street, and I would appreciate if people help support my aspiration to form a lobbyist where I advise countries and governments on how to diversify the economy or proper economic programs, because the policies from the IMF asking some of these countries in Africa to devalue their currency is having very, very negative impact, and these are ways to reverse the negative impact of the devaluation of this currency. I finished high school in Nigeria at 15. I'm now almost 50 or getting there, and I haven't been able to go to college. I used to have an immigration problem. My mother was a U.S. citizen, but she's dead now. Our own daughters, frame mental illness, and I killed her. The ones in America, the ones in Nigeria. So I'm just homeless on the street for like 15 years now. I charge my phone, and I experience a lot of abuse. People deny messages to the bathrooms and things like that. So please help make my aspiration to become a lobbyist for countries and advising countries on foreign policies, or most importantly, economic structures, economic policy as a lobbyist and stuff. Different countries, including the United States also.